awesome. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. While we're waiting to hear back from a lady. Hey, Tinkum Butt. Hey, Tinkum Butt. Hey, Tinkum Butt. Hey, Tinkum Butt. Daddy little pup. Daddy little pup. What? 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 You want both of your? What do you need both of them for? You want both of them? What you gonna do to cook? What you gonna do with Monster? You gonna hold him too? How you gonna hold all of them? You got all of them? All right. Come on, Gizzy. Gizzy got all her friends, everybody. Come on, Gizm. Come on, Tinkum. What? Are you bringing all your friends? Them all of your friends are coming? Okay. Why you couldn't just get one, Pumpkin? Pumpkin could have just got one, y'all. She had to get all three of her friends. Come on, Tinkum. Let's go, Tinkum Butt. Tinkum Butt. We got Rufus, Flip, and Cookie Monster. Appreciate you, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come one, come all. Only awesome can speak to these things. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It is a glorious morning. Glorious morning. What are you doing? Get out of there. Yeah. Only awesome can speak to these things in a real way. Gizmo. The Gizmo. The Gizmo. What you want for breakfast? What you want for breakfast? Come on, huh? We got a little bit of time to kill. Yes. Yes. Down. Down. Yeah. Well, only I can speak to. Only I can tell y'all these things. Only awesome can tell y'all what's going on. Daddy's Pumpkin got her. Come on, Gizzy. Yep. It's gonna be a great show this morning. Definitely a great show. Come here, Gizzy. Gizmo. Come on. Come here, Tink. Daddy's talking. Come here. Come here, baby. Come to Daddy. Come here. Come here, Tinky. Come here. Come here. Don't. Come here. Come to Daddy. Come here. Good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl coming to Daddy. She ready to come to Daddy. They got to come to Daddy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. The Gizmo has her best friends. Her best friends in the whole wide world. Besides Daddy. Ain't that right, Pumpkin? Oh, shit. We'll get some people in here and then we'll get to cooking. Once we get some people in here, Daddy starts to cook. Daddy's gonna cook. Yeah. Say yes. Yeah. Oh, appreciate it. Got somebody in here. Got two jive turkeys in here. Appreciate y'all for being in here this morning. Grand Rising. From a beast of a man and my daughter Gizmo. Appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Awesome in the Gizmo show. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully everybody rests well and had a great evening. The Gizmo grabbed her friends and brought them to the table. Daddy's going to make breakfast. Y'all see the thumbnail. Let's see here. Let's see. We're doing grits and eggs, Pumpkin? You want some grits and eggs? Okay. So we're gonna do grits and eggs, everybody. We're gonna do Gizmo and I gonna do grits and eggs for breakfast this morning. Keep it relatively simple. Fried egg and some grits. Definitely had to put this information out here. You see the thumbnail, as everybody knows. Appreciate you, chat. Appreciate y'all, chat, for being in here. Y'all see the thumbnail. The Gizmo's in the house. As only she can be. Daddy's in the house. Gotta give y'all this sauce. As only I can give it to y'all. A lot of people not gonna tell y'all what y'all really need to hear. I'm the only one who can really speak to this stuff, y'all, in a real way. That's just really the truth of the matter. I'm the only one that really speak to this stuff in a real way, because I'm the realest guy doing this YouTube thing, and that's just facts. That's just because I'm a real guy, and that's just really the bottom line. And so, you know, YouTube don't make or break me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. And so I really want to get into this topic, y'all. I want to thank y'all for being here this morning. Hopefully everybody rests well. Hopefully body, you know what I'm saying, is chilling. The Gizmo brought her friends to the table. Daddy is making breakfast. I'm gonna make some. We're gonna get some fried eggs going and some. I was gonna do some blueberry muffins, y'all. And so I'm waiting on this lady to call me back. And so hopefully Gizmo, somebody can watch Gizmo. What's going on? Doodah's cool. What up, though, Andy? What's going on, man? Beast of a man. Appreciate you for being here, Andy. I was gonna do this, but I changed my mind. It's a blueberry mix. But I really want to speak about this Max B situation, man, because I really, you know, like I say, man, a lot of times, man, you gotta really, you know, you gotta educate your people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times our people, man, is really left in the sauce. They don't really understand these things in a real way. And so, you know, because I lived this stuff and I did it quite some time, I know all about it. So I can speak to it in a way that somebody else just couldn't, right? So let me get right into it, chat. I'm gonna just give y'all the real about this, as y'all see. First of all, I hope everybody had a good night, had a good restful rest. I'll tell y'all something, man. One of the things that, as y'all have been on the internet, y'all know that Max B has been released from prison. Max B, you know what I'm saying, did 16 pieces. Initially, he was looking at a whole lot more time. You know what I'm saying? I was incarcerated when he got locked up. So I remember hearing about it. But like I said, I wasn't really familiar with his rap. I just know, you know what I mean, that, you know, he had some guys that he was cool with, you know what I mean, who are really big in the industry now, which are Jim Jones, French Montana. You know, he was kind of in that clique, and then something happened with a robbery alleged, and he was involved, and, you know, some old stuff, you know what I mean. That's neither here nor there. The point of this conversation, y'all, I want y'all to understand is this isn't about Max B specifically, all right? But I'm using Max B to highlight an overarching issue in the black community. Once again, this is not specific to Max B. This is just specific to the black community. Y'all, I've always noticed this, that we always highlight and lift up guys who been to prison, right? And who have done some sort of a crime, and we scream freedom, but yet we never lift up the guys who went to college, got degrees, got a skilled trade. We don't throw parties for them, right? We don't announce that on the Breakfast Club. We don't announce when a black man has done, he just graduated magna cum laude, or he, you know what I mean? He's done something that is worth notation in a real way from our community, but we lift up people who've done crimes. We lift up. We announced that on the Breakfast Club. We have, when Big Meech got out, y'all, entertainers and stuff, they want to shout these people out, and everybody want to be a part of this criminal culture. Why? Shout out to, let's see, wait till we get somebody else in here. Next thing. Oh, you dropped Rufus? Okay. Okay, you dropped Rufus. Yeah, they don't like that. We glorify things that shouldn't be glorified. It's my overarching point. We'll glorify things that don't deserve to be glorified. Yes, Ted. Mm-hmm. Oh, Gizzy. We're going to get some pineapples for the gizmo. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for being in here. Thought I lost my live for a minute, y'all. Glad to have y'all back. I want to say this to the people that's under the sound of my voice. Y'all, and this is, once again, this is not any shade toward Max B. He's not a foe of mine. He's not a friend of mine. I don't know the man. I don't have anything against him. I don't have anything for him. So this isn't about him. This is about the overarching point that I'm using him to highlight because he just came home. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all, why do we always glorify individuals? And I know y'all know I've been to prison 3 times, right? So I've been throwing parties and stuff like that. I've came home to love. I came home to people, you know what I mean, and who has showered me and this and my question, black people, is why do we always lift up? Why are we so quick to lift up these individuals like myself and guys who have committed crimes, but yet we don't highlight the black men who have gone to college, who have gone on to, get skilled trades, who have gone on to graduate magna cum laude. You don't see these people being announced on the Breakfast Club, right? You don't hear the Breakfast Club saying, shout out to Mike Nance. Well, who's Mike Nance? Well, Mike Nance is a brother from Detroit, Michigan, who graduated with honors and has a PhD in rocket and an astrophysicist. You see what I'm saying? That's my point. That's my point. Once again, this is not about Max B specifically. I want to make sure I make this clear. I don't like him. I don't dislike him. I don't know the man. Okay? I know the behavior, and once again, y'all, I lived it. So can't nobody tell me nothing about it. All right? I didn't just do my time. Let me explain to y'all something, because y'all don't understand this. Because most of the people that's under the sound of my voice don't know about this stuff. There's inmates and then there's prisoners. I was a prisoner. Let me make this very clear. I was a prisoner. I did my time in the hole for conduct that was detrimental to staff and to inmates. I didn't just go in there and try to go along and get along. Yes, Tinker. Your daddy, Tinker. I'm making your breakfast. I'm making your breakfast. I'm making the biggest bowl. Okay, don't pull me, pumpkin. I need my finger to make the breakfast. Yes, baby. I'm not. Okay, give me my finger, baby. Pumpkin, can I have my finger? Somebody say, give daddy his finger. Give daddy his finger. Y'all hit the like for awesome. I appreciate y'all. My entire overarching point, y'all, is this. Why are we so quick in the black community to always lift up niggas? When some guy makes it home from prison, he comes home to all sorts of accolades and love and praise, and you know what I'm saying, as if he did something that was worthy to be be noted as such. Y'all, I didn't do nothing but commit crimes. Right? That's what I did. That's what I did. Now, yes, y'all, I did my time like a man, but in the end, that's what I did. That's what I did. Y'all, and we're so quick, y'all, to glorify this stuff. We're so quick to, everybody wants to run and be the first ones to, you know what I mean, to greet this man, or, you know what I mean, to lift him up. Like I said, y'all, once again, I did it too. I'm not saying that I was not involved in this stuff, y'all. I absolutely was. Right? And I would still be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Had it not been for this little girl. I'm just being honest. Yes, you know, Daddy don't think crime was wrong. I'm just talking about, y'all, the way society, the way people will lift up. We're quick to acknowledge these people. We're quick to acknowledge the criminal underworld, or to want to be a part of it. And we don't shun it, y'all, like we should. We don't run away from it like we should. We shouldn't as a community acknowledge, y'all, people who don't go about things in a way that's productive for the community. Y'all, we gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop lifting up criminal behavior, man. We gotta stop doing it. We gotta stop. The Breakfast Club wanna announce it. Social media wants to announce it. We wanna act as if, let me have these pumpkins. Thank you. Get some pineapples. I'm gonna get Gizmo some pineapples, y'all, to get. Here, take them. I got some pineapples. One at a time. Once again, y'all, I lived it. So I'm not telling y'all something somebody told me. I'm telling y'all something that I know. Y'all want to tell me about going to college and doing things the right way? I'm all ears. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to tell me about that? I'm all ears. You know what I'm saying? I can listen to that. I can sit back and, you know what I mean? I'm going to soak up what y'all trying to tell me. Y'all trying to tell me something about this stuff? Can't tell me nothing about it. And once again, y'all, this isn't about Max B specifically. Because once again, I'm guilty of it too. But what I recognized is, this is what we do in our communities. We lift up stuff that don't deserve to be lifted up. We lift up stuff that, once again, don't deserve to be lifted up. And yet we don't give enough time and attention, y'all, to the things that do. To the black men and the black women that went out their way, y'all, in the community and worked hard to become who they were. And they sacrificed and they toured and they caught the bus. And they, you know what I'm saying? And they scraped and clawed their way to get through schools and through trades, and you know what I'm saying, in order to be who they are. We quick to glorify something criminal. We quick to do that. Social media, y'all, this is what they lift up. Y'all remember when Big Meats first came home? Y'all know I'm not lying. When Big Meats first came home, a bunch of people who didn't even know Big Meats were the first ones to, you don't want that, Bumpkin? Okay. The people on social media, y'all, they were the first ones to lift him up. They couldn't wait to what? Glorify Big Meats. You don't even know Big Meats. But once again, y'all, when do you hear the same praise? When do you hear the same acknowledgement for the young black men that are out here working, y'all, and busting their tail? We don't lift that up. So why do y'all think the young folk don't gravitate towards that as fast? Why? Because we don't lift it up. We don't lift that up and say that's a great thing, young black brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. Here's our support. Here's Here's cash apps. Here's support. Here's love. But when a rapper come home who did some time, now everybody want to give him money and put a chain on him. And most of these guys, y'all, they didn't even do their time. Now, I'm not, once again, y'all, this isn't about Max Beats. I don't know how he did his time, but I know how I did mine. I didn't get no good time, y'all, because I didn't know how to act. Nigga like me wasn't going to get no good time. Because I'm going to the hole. I don't know how to act. Let's take them. Daddy's not. Y'all, this is some grits, some eggs, and I put a little bit of pineapple in here. You know. Let's see. I'm waiting on this lady to call me back, y'all. So hopefully she can watch the gizmo while I go check on this job. Let me take them. A little butter. All praise to the Creator. Make me gracious, I'm thankful. So be it. Okay. Y'all, why are we so quick in the black community to lift up? Y'all get awesome likes up, man. Appreciate you. Why are we so quick in the community to glorify poor behavior? Why is the media so quick to glorify poor behavior in our community? Why? I'll tell you why. Because it fits the narrative that they always want to push. They want to push this criminal behavior on black people. They want black people. Y'all talking to a guy that lived it. Once again, you're not talking to somebody who's some cornball who don't know what he's talking about. I lived it. I was in the deepest, darkest places that America can put you. Besides the Colorado prison, what's the name of it, y'all? The federal one that's out in Colorado. Any state prison, I was as deep and as dark as a place as you can ever be. That go from Berga, look it up. Marquette in Michigan, look it up. To IMAX, look it up. To what was that damn prison I was at I can't think of it. I'm looking right at it, y'all. I've been to so many damn places. The worst, deepest, darkest places that you can be, I've been there. So I didn't just go to prison. I went to prison in prison. I didn't go in there and get along and get in there and start reading the Bible and, you know what I'm saying, and just, try to get, y'all, what I'm saying is, why are people always, this criminal lifestyle is consistently pushed on black people. It's consistently pushed on people that look like us. We lift up things through the media, through the Breakfast Club, through the rest of these cornball outlets. You don't want no more pumpkin? You only took one bite. You didn't even gizmo. Come on, baby. Do you want to try it? You want to eat yourself? Sometimes, y'all, she'll eat herself if I just leave her alone. Here, let me get you a little spoon. Now, this is how we play in our community, because we let people play with us. We let people play with us. And this is why we don't get any respect overall, because we lift up poor behavior. We don't lift up the best and the brightest of us. We know that the majority of black people are not criminals. We know that. We absolutely know that. The majority of black people are law-abiding citizens. But yet, when we quick to lift up everybody who is somehow involved, we quick to free this person, free this, free that. What about the young black men that are grinding and working and are doing everything, y'all? There was some young black brothers, y'all, that I met. These brothers, man, these young brothers, I couldn't. Y'all, these brothers had me about 11 or 12. Y'all, they selling candy. Y'all know for fact I be broke, y'all. I still gave them $5. I said, man, I support y'all, man. Go ahead, keep doing what you're doing, because they could be selling something worse. Hell, I was. Shout out to McKay. Terre Haute, Indiana. Never been there. Never been to Terre Haute. Was you there? I know about Max. Okay, Sean Dinkins, do you know about Max? Sean, okay, once again, don't know Max specifically. Like I say, I'm talking about overall. I'm just using him, everybody, to highlight my bigger point. Once again, I don't have anything against Max specifically. Never met that man, don't know him. I don't get on the internet and cap. So I want to make it 100% clear that I don't know Max. I'm speaking to a larger point, y'all, in the black community, how once again, we give interviews, we pay homage, we quick to lift up the criminal underworld, y'all. We're quick to lift up. We're quick to always try to piggyback that. We're quick to support that. We're quick to try to be involved with that. But we have so many young black men that need our support, right? That didn't get involved in that. But yet they don't feel appreciated in our community. The Breakfast Club not announcing that. But they'll announce Max B getting a release from prison. You see what I'm saying? But see, 1 minute Charlamagne will talk out of both sides of his mouth. 1 minute he for the black community and he love black people, but yet you'll do everything to highlight the degeneracy and the worst of us. This is why I'm the realest guy on YouTube, y'all, because I'm the only one that's going to say this. Shout out to, supposedly he was cloned there. Who knows, bro? I know he was supposed to do a lot of time. He ended up doing 16 years. I don't know the guy. Don't know his case. Don't know the specifics. So I'm not here to speculate. You know what I mean? I'm only dealing with the facts of, y'all, what we do in the black community. What do we do? That's what I'm dealing with, y'all. I'm not dealing with nothing else. I don't know the man, and I don't speculate, y'all. I don't get it. I don't get into hyperbole or conjecture. I only get into what can be proven, what can be quantified. That's all I care about. Y'all get awesome likes up, man. Come on, man. I'm a little small content creator, man, but I be over here cooking. I work hard for y'all, man. Y'all respect what I'm doing over here. Respect my, you know what I'm saying? Respect my flow, man. Because I'm not saying nothing wrong, y'all. This is what we do in the black community. We're quick to, hey, man, you know what I mean? You know, lift this up, lift that up. We're quick to support this. As long as we're quick to put chains on people and act as if, hey, listen, man, you did your crime, you did your time, you did the crime. You don't deserve no, Brad, I did it, dog. I've been in there 3 times and I did 17 years. I don't deserve a merit badge for doing time. Okay? I don't deserve accolades for doing time like a man. All right? I did the crimes. I did the time. All right? So I don't deserve any, y'all listen, let me explain to y'all something. This is my seed. This is my daughter. I don't deserve any praise for doing what I'm supposed to do. It's my duty and my responsibility. Now, if somebody wants to lift it up, that's great. But I want everybody to understand, this is my seed. She came out of me into her mother, who was an incubator. This is my seed, though. So it's up to me to make sure she's okay. So I don't get on the internet and need anybody to tell me anything about that because I'm living it. And I know what real responsibility and taking real accountability looks like because I've been doing it for years. I never told on nobody, y'all, when I was in the system. I don't get on here and talk about old crimes or anything that could implicate anybody else. Y'all get awesome likes up, man. What I don't, but when we come on here, y'all, and we try to act like we're not gonna acknowledge that when you commit crimes, you have to do the time. And this notion that we gotta always lift up y'all and have a party, that we always have to acknowledge criminal behavior as if that's something to be praised, y'all, is hurting our community overall. Once again, this isn't about Max B, y'all. This is about an overarching, larger point of the way we lift up criminal activity in our community. We lift up the worst of us, even though we know that this isn't all of us. It's absolutely a lot of us, y'all, that's absolutely doing the right thing, and we need to do a better job in lifting up those individuals, all right? Not just somebody who's been to prison and who did some time, all right? Because he's popular. A lot of us are fans. Stop being fans. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who don't like it. You can go to hell. Now, Comments. Fruit Bay, how you doing, sister? Why do you always hear white folk unaliving black folk in hate, but never hear black folk unaliving white folk in hatred? Great question. Fruit Bay, I believe that's rhetorical, but I know exactly what you're saying, right? Let me make sure I said this, let me read it again, so make sure. Why do you always hear white folk unaliving black folk in hate, but you never hear black folk unaliving white folk in hatred? Well, because we don't have access to, I believe there's a couple things. Number one, we don't have access to the, who runs the mainstream media. Definitely isn't people that look like us, right? So now somebody has the ability, because they have the microphones and they have the opportunity. They're controlling they control how the message is disseminated to the masses. So I think that's a major point. And in truth, man, a lot of people are just scared. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people are scared. You know what I'm saying? We don't really want no problem with white folk. We quick to jump on each other though. You know what I'm saying? We quick to, you know what I'm saying, point the finger at each other. And that's what we're gonna always figure out. Shout out to Sean Diggins. Man, I just found my daughter after 20. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, Sean. Shout out to Sean. Sean just found his daughter after 20 years. What did her mama play games, man? Did her mama play games with her and you couldn't find her? Yeah, I know all about that, man. Shout out to you, Sean. Congratulations, man. Everybody throw blessings up for Sean, man. He found his daughter after 20 years. Sean, look at my email, man. Look at my bio. You'll see my email. Hit me an email, man. I'd like you to come on and tell your story. You'll see my email, man. 7 Mile Awesome at iCloud.com, man. Make sure you get at me, man. I would like to hear that story. I really, really would. Because, y'all, these are the stories that we have to highlight in our community, y'all. We don't do a good enough job at highlighting. All we want to highlight, y'all, is degeneracy and BS in our community. And I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. And like I say, y'all talking to a guy who lived it. I'm not no guy who just sitting on the internet talking. I actually live this stuff. You done, Tinkum? Okay, all right. All done. Okay. Right. So I get it, y'all. I get it. And like I say, once again, if it was not for my daughter, I would be still doing. Y'all, why I only got 3 likes to the 12 of y'all in here, man? Why y'all be playing with my likes, man? I know y'all don't like me, but you know what I'm saying is real. Show me a little love, man. Hit the like. Or get off my channel, man. Quit being a hater, man. Y'all hating on a black man doing his thing over here with his daughter? Come on, man. Quit hating on me, man. My likes up, man. Don't be no hater, man. I'm the realest guy doing it, man. And if you think I'm not, prove it. Put a comment in there and prove it. Say what I'm saying is wrong and then stand on it. Then see how they drop out? Cowards. Y'all see how the cowards drop out, y'all? 2 of them dropped out, y'all, when I started telling the real. They don't like, this is wrong with our community, y'all. We don't like real stuff. We like cornball stuff. We like fake stuff. We like fake love. We like people that lie to us. 15 y'all in here. I just got 5 more y'all in here. Come on, y'all get off some likes up, man. Support what I'm doing over here, man. Stop playing with me, man. I'm a beast at this, man. Why? Because I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all don't like the truth in the community. Y'all don't like nothing real. Y'all don't want nothing substantial. We got to stop lifting up, y'all. Once again, this isn't about Max B. This is about an overarching point, y'all, of how we treat, of why we're treated a certain way and how we got to be that way. We have to stop highlighting the worst of us, y'all. We got to stop highlighting that and lifting up bad behavior. And we make our young people think that that's a quality way of life. Our young people are watching us. And they're like, oh, this is what gets the attention. This is how you get likes. This is how you get the support. Right? This is how you get the support of your community. You act the fool. And black people continuously act the fool because they get the support, because that's what they're gonna lift up in the media. And then we play games and we want somebody to respect us long term, but then we didn't do anything that was worthy of respect. We'll take them. Okay, baby. Okay. She wants her pups now. Shout out to that girl Figgy. She said, I don't like you. I know a lot of people don't. That's all right. I'll live with it. That's all right. Figure at least you honest enough to tell me. A lot of people, they don't like, but like I say, you a woman, I get it. If a man don't like me, if a black man don't like me, you a weak nigga, man. If you a black man, you don't like me, you a weak nigga. You just hate yourself. Cause prove me wrong with what I'm saying through facts. I know one guy told me, he said, you right message, wrong messenger. Yeah, you a female, bro. Yeah, you're a female. Appreciate the light. Yeah, you're a female. Because if you were a man, you wouldn't be so caught up in who was saying the message. You'd be caught up in two things. A, is the message accurate? B, is it useful? All that other stuff don't even matter. But once again, this is the feminization of the black man, so you can't tell him anything that he doesn't agree with, that doesn't agree with his feelings, because it makes him feel bad. Get your cornball weak ass fuck up off my face. Uh-oh. Careful, team. This is what we do. We want to feminize black men. And then when a black man who's really real, who's the real truth, tells y'all the truth, you run from it. Y'all, we have to stop. This is what we do. We glorify things that should not be glorified in our community. We quick to lift it up. We're quick to lift it up. We have no problem lifting up guys who commit crimes, who go to prison, who do everything that is against society when you could be doing something that builds society up. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This is why I really can't stand these guys personally, because when they go in jail, now they know how to behave. I get scratching my head. So wait a minute, now you following the rules? Wait a minute. You could have followed the rules while you was in society and stayed out. You could have worked the same job. You could have worked the job, make $12, $13 an hour. Oh, that wasn't good enough then, though. But you'll go in here for these white folks and work for 20 cents an hour. Fuck up out of my face. And talk, man, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. That's why y'all don't like me. So wait a minute. Let me get this right. Now you know how to behave? Uh-oh. Careful, Tink. Did you fall, Tinker? Come here. What did you do? What did you do? Did you fall? What? I know. What happened, baby? Was it terrible? Was it a terrible thing? Look at y'all. She's so fake. What? Say hi, Gizmo. Say good morning. What? Give me that. I done told you about carrying your shoes. You don't even know what you're doing. That's because you confused. That's because you like Figgy. You confused. Shout out to the Fixer. Appreciate her for being here. Blue Bay. Thank you so much. People in the government are the biggest criminals, but as soon as you do something that is supposedly criminal, you go to jail, and then we get out, it's hard for you to get a job. This is facts, Flute Bay. This is Flute Bay. Everything you saying is a fact. That is 100%. I'm still dealing with stuff that I did when I was a kid. The president was convicted of 33 felonies. He never did a day. Wait a minute. He was convicted of 33 felonies. He never did a day. Never took responsibility. Never took accountability for anything he did. The government spent millions of dollars to get him. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, he's now your president of the United States. Oh, let me get this right. What's his name? Biden's son was convicted in a court of law by a jury of his peers, right? Y'all, black people voted for him. Y'all loved him, lifted him up, even though he was responsible for the 1994 crime bill because his crackhead ass son, he blamed black people who were selling his crackhead, junky ass son the drugs that he was getting, right? So he said, you know what, I'm gonna fix these niggas. I'm going to put a crime bill on their ass, which is exactly what he did. Then when his son gets jammed up, what do he do, y'all? He pardons everybody on the way out the door. Immunity. See, it's nice. See, it's all right when you white. So, Flute Bay, you ain't saying nothing wrong. I'm not dealing with that particular portion of it. I'm dealing with this portion where we, as black people, lift up the very people in the community that don't deserve it. We have to do a better job of lifting up the people, y'all, that are in our community that are making a difference. That's my whole point. And we have to stop listening to these mainstream outlets that are hurting that. So you're not wrong. Shout out to Sean. I'm a retired Navy SEAL. Oh, you got them skills, bro. SEAL. Hey, listen, I read a book on the SEAL. I remember when y'all started, man. I remember it started in the 60s. I don't remember everything about it. But I remember reading a book while I was in the hole on the SEALs. I think I would have made a hell of a soldier, in truth. I think I would have made a hell of I wouldn't do nothing for this community. I wouldn't do nothing. I would never put my life on the line for this country. But I do respect your service and the guys that did. I always said this, Sean. I never liked how they always talk a good game about protecting the veterans. I had a friend of mine named Kurt. And he fought the government, man, for about I think 12 years, man, before he got his full pension, before he got his full disability. They fought him tooth and nail. And by the time he got it, he only lived, his wife had left him, he developed a drinking habit. He was really obese. He was obese. He was so big, man. He was about maybe 5'6", 400 pounds. And by the time he actually got it, he only lived another 18 months to enjoy it before he died, man. You know what I'm saying? They fought him so hard to get his full. That's another thing once again, but that's another subject. I hate that, man. I hate that. You definitely should take care of your veterans, the guy that's out here fighting, man. Shout out to the veterans. Because I ain't going to fight for these white devils. I'm going to tell you the real. Now, if this country had been good to me and good to my people, then I'll be the first one on the, listen, because that's what I'm into. I believe it was my destiny to die, you know what I'm saying, to lead men, galvanize troops and lead men in the battle. But I ain't doing it for this country. The country that hated me and did what it's done to my people. I'll be damned if I go. And I don't suggest no black man go. But I do respect you specifically for going. Shout out to you, dog. And so, y'all, this is what we be dealing with, y'all. This is where we always get in trouble. We quick to lift up people that do not deserve our praise or our adoration. If we don't put a light on these people, then they cannot thrive. You see what I'm saying, Flute Bay? If we don't put a light on these people, then they cannot thrive. See, they pop in, y'all, but see, they know I'm not wrong, but they don't want to say nothing because they just don't like me. Shout out, appreciate the light. But that's Ediva said that, and she's right. But once again, I don't care about being liked. I care about the truth. Awesome don't care about being liked. I'm not here on YouTube to be liked. I'm not no woman. I don't care about nobody liking me. I don't run around looking for. I care about y'all. It's one thing. Is what I'm saying the truth? That's what you'll hear from me. I don't have to. Whether it's liked or disliked is not my priority. My number one concern is it accurate? And y'all, this is what we do in our community, y'all. We lift up people that do not deserve for us to be. We lift up people that don't. This is why they don't want my YouTube channel to blow up, y'all. They don't want to see no black man like me on it. They don't want to see me. They don't want to see because I'm too real. But that's who I am, and I'm not never changing for nobody. You can't tell me nothing about none of it. You can't tell me nothing about it. I lived it. And y'all, I'm saying, if we continue to lift up the very worst of us, what message is that sending to the young people that are coming behind us? They want to be popular. They want to be recognized on the Breakfast Club. They want to be, and this is what these media outlets do. Whenever somebody, y'all think about it, well, LeBron James was a kid when Big Meech, he had no idea about street. He grew up playing ball, but as soon as Big Meech get out, he's talking about shout out to Big Meech. Nigga, Big Meech was a drug dealer. A motherfucker who sold poison and was involved in multiple. Once again, y'all, I did it too. But what I'm saying is, here you have LeBron James, who is supposed to be a paragon of civility. That's not bad for a GD, y'all. That's not bad for a GD. A paragon of civility, and he's supposed to be a conduit, and that's really not bad. And we look to him, right? But what we don't do is when these things happen, we don't look and say, damn, man, why you lifting it up? Why? Because you want clout. You want to have your name attached to that. What if LeBron shouted out once again, y'all, the best of us? Once again, y'all, the best of, because the best of us, y'all, are not involved in a criminal lifestyle. The best of us, y'all, not even involved in that. The majority of black people are not involved in that. Shout out to James Lynn. Mr. James Lynn said, keep it true. Yes, sir. Brother will do. Blue Bay say true. James Lynn say talk. James Lynn say talk black to me. I like that. Shout out to you, y'all. I like that. He said talk black to me. I got you. Nigga. I got you. Once again, y'all, I don't deserve a merit badge for doing what I was supposed to do. I did my crimes. I did my time like a man. Okay? That was for me. I'm the one that put myself in there. Yes, socioeconomic circumstances made a choice, but I made the decisions to make those choices, and I had to be accountable for them. I can't get around none of that, right? Those were my choices. I made those decisions. Appreciate the light. Like playing my light, Jane. They don't like no real black man here cooking. They don't like that. Shout out to Flute Bay. Who is they? The white media or the people in our community not lifting up black folk for doing good and righteous things for our people? They is us. They is us. Now, here's the thing. I'm talking about, like when I'm talking about we, they, the media outlets, the larger media outlets, y'all, that give us our information, where we get our information from. It's black people. Where are the examples of young black people or the best of us? We always talking about free somebody. Hey man, he did a crime. Somebody died. He got to be accountable for that. Y'all, I didn't call my mom. Man, y'all, I'm too real, man. I'm too real with y'all, man. I didn't call my mama begging, man, for money. I didn't call my daddy pressing them, man. I pressed my bump. I got that shit from them. I didn't cry like no woman, man. I did my time. I did my time in the hole. I did it hard. And I'm sick of this mindset of, because you did your time, you deserve some sort of an listen, man, if you did your time, let me explain to y'all how this go, okay? Y'all don't know this. Because I'm about to get mad. James, I'm about to get mad. So I'm going to not get mad. Gizmo know that anybody get mad. All right. You're charged with a crime. From the time you're charged with that crime, there's a process. Okay? There's a discovery process. Then there's motions. Then from those motions, backwards and forwards, right? You're left with a trial. If you don't, they're going to offer you a plea, more than likely. You either take the plea or you don't. Maybe they offer you another one. Maybe they don't. Depends on the circumstances, right? Take the trial. You take the plea or you don't. You go to trial and you get cooked at trial. Let me explain to y'all. There's only two ways you're getting back. That's generally, and this is, you have to have some sort of a bad jury instructions, right? Or there was some sort of a misconduct that can be proven. Other than that, you stuck. This is how it goes. All right. The Constitution does not protect you, does not offer you a perfect trial. It offers you a fair trial. Let me tell y'all this, okay? This is why I get tired of stuff, man. Come on, Gizmo, come with that. I didn't get a chance, y'all, to put my books up, all right? Yeah, these are Gizmo's books, y'all, and these are mine. Gizmo, what you do with Daddy's book? Every black man in America who wants to be a criminal, who want to be a tough guy, whether it's real or imagined, you need this. Gizmo, did you move it? I bought two of them, y'all, too. I'm gonna have to find it, y'all. We still moving in. One of these is my prints, but I want y'all to show. Bottom line is I got 2 copies of the Constitution. That's my whole point, y'all. I got 2. Not 1, 2. 2 copies of the Constitution. You better learn the laws in this country. You better learn them. You out here moving, you out here trying to groove, and you don't know what's coming for you, you playing games. Shout out to Sean Hawkins. I did 5 tours. Oh man, you was in it. 5 tours? Okay, so you've been in there. A tour is 4 years, right? Is that how long a tour is when they say a tour? Appreciate you, Sean, for your service, man. Like I say, you know what my rule would be, Sean? What I wish they said, if the war is serious enough, tell the senators, the people that voted for it, the politicians, to send their children. But they don't like that. Once again, y'all, if it's that serious, send your children. Don't just send ours. Oh, it's not that serious though. Oh, okay. Oh, I got a like for that one. Yeah, once again, if the war is that serious, it affects all Americans, right? Okay, then send your children. And let's see, that lets me know how serious it is. Oh, but they don't go, oh, but they're not going, oh, they're not black and poor. Oh, okay, I got you. But once again, y'all, I don't know, man. I'm just a nigga on G. I'm just a dumb nigga on YouTube talking. I don't know, man. Y'all don't pay me no attention. Where's my? Y'all, I got it in here, y'all, but I'm trying to rush. And I just saw it too the other day. Now I'm mad. But yeah, y'all, bottom line is, you better order you a copy of the Constitution. You better learn how to read and disseminate and decipher the laws of this country when you out here breaking them. You better learn what you're entitled to versus what you're not entitled to. You better learn what you're dealing with, because you're going to mess around and get stuck in a sentence. And there's nothing, once you convicted, like I say, at the end of the day, if when you appeal it, if you don't have anything serious to get you back, you're going to be stuck with that sentence. Period, point blank. And so a lot of guys, y'all, they done got themselves jammed up in a circumstance they can't get back. They got no get back. Because there's such thing as a harmless error. And that's what a lot of things going to be chalked up to when you go in front of the appeals courts. It's a very, very dirty game. It's a very, very dirty game. And so you guys that's out here playing games, out here with these folks, and you think, listen, man, I'm telling y'all right now, get you a skilled trade. If you're not smart enough in school, get you a skilled trade, dog. It's skilled tradesmen, man, that's out here winning. It's skilled tradesmen out here winning right now. Black men out here killing them. And if you smart and you still ain't got no children, get your skilled trade man and get you a one-way ticket to go to Dubai. They always looking to build their infrastructure up, y'all. They're always looking to build their infrastructure up in Dubai. And guess what they got? That long oil money. You mess around, man, do 5 years over there, man, you come back, man, rich. From off skilled tradesmen, man. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this crime stuff ain't where it's at. You don't want what come with it. You don't want it. I know you don't want that smoke because you ain't man enough to go through it. Trust me. It's going to make you hate. It's going to harden your heart, man, in ways you never thought. If it was not for this little girl, I wouldn't be here. I didn't care about nothing. Y'all, I was filled with so much hate and rage. The only thing that warmed my heart, the only thing that warmed my cold, black, icy heart was this little... Hey. Stop screaming. You stop it. This little brat. Get off me then. I don't want you no way. I gotta change your diaper. Let me see. Let me go through my chats, man. Shout out to... I want to always give y'all the respect of going through the chat. Peace, King. Appreciate you, Go Boy. Go Boy Entertainment. I appreciate you. Talk your shit, Lord. My brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Shout out, shot. I was laying on my stomach for 3 weeks straight, and I finally got the shot. Did you get him? 3 weeks, so you a beast then. Shout out to 3. Spent all my money on whiskey and lap dances last night. I sure wish EBT was here to save me. Shit, me too. It depends. What depends, Sean? It's a very dirty game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Good. Gall body entertainment. Okay. That girl Figgy. Did you learn in your constitution that slavery is legal if the person has done a crime and that slave labor, and that's excuse me. I hit the wrong button. Okay, y'all. Man, that slave labor and slavery of the individual is legal. 13-minute sexual. Yes, I did. That's why it's in there. And they learned how to use it, and they use it very, very well. This is why they put y'all in there for slave wages. See y'all there, y'all people in there working for slave wages. When I first got in there, y'all, you could get a bonus. You could have got about $120. They took the bonuses out. They said, why we paying these motherfuckers bonuses? Why? They're gonna work anyway. But see, you'll go in there, y'all, and make sure the prison works like clockwork. That's my point. You'll go in there, you don't have no smoke in there. Now you know how to follow the rules. Now you know how to behave. Now you going to all your classes. You're walking around with your Bible. Now you know how to behave. But you could have behaved out here. That's my point, y'all. You could have behaved out here. But no, you didn't want to behave out here. You wanted to be a thug. You wanted to be a nuisance. You wanted street cred. And now when it's time to pay for it, now you want to turn your life around. Man, now you want to follow the rules. Man, get up out of my face. Get out of my face. It ain't nobody gonna tell y'all that I was in prison doing what I'm supposed to do. I ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna say, man, this nigga was incorrigible. That's what they gonna tell you. That's what they gonna tell you. That's why I can talk like I talk. Once again, I wasn't an inmate, y'all. I was a prisoner. I'm Chuck Norris for real. I'm missing in action. Shout out to Chuck. Fluke Bay. Excuse me, y'all. I just watched the movie American Sniper, and it was about Navy SEALs. That movie really gave you an inside look as to what goes on those tours. Yeah, Fluke Bay. Another movie I like is Tears of the Sun with what's my man name? Bruce Willis. Y'all know this. If y'all don't know, The Predator is my favorite movie. That's probably what actually is The Godfather. The Predator probably is my second favorite movie. Y'all, what is Austin's favorite movies? Just out of curiosity. The Godfather, The Predator, Seven. Y'all know Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. The Usual Suspects, Kevin Spacey. No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men. Silence of the Lambs, and Purple Rain. Those might be my, and Goodfellas. I mean, that's it. So, but yeah, y'all. Skilled trades people are walking on water. This is facts. That's where you go. You talking game, King. Yeah, brother, I'm going to give it up. Streets done, been done. Yeah, hey, God, well, I'm going to tell you. It used to be a time when a street level dealer could get out here and make $10,000 a day. I'm talking about he could make 10 bands a day. If you know what I'm saying? Them days is over. So you risking your life for crumbs, right? Right? You committing a lot of... Okay, Gizmo, time to put the books up. Let's put them back in there, baby. Let's put books back in. Let's put things back where they go, Pumpkin. Let's put things back. Y'all, I gotta get these books straightened up. Let's put things back, Pumpkin. Daddy gonna straighten these books up. Let's help Daddy, okay? Hey, God, boy, it's time, man, our people start to wake up, man. We've been asleep too long, man, and we the only ones that's suffering. Everybody else is winning. right? Everybody else is winning. Everybody is eating off us. Everybody eats. Everybody wins. Except the people that look like us. They lift up our debauchery. They lift up the worst of us. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know this. I went to Prague with my ex. And I want y'all to know how big hip hop is. Y'all listen to this story. Just hang with me. The 20 of y'all just hang with me before you leave. I know y'all gonna hate my guts or whatever. That's fine. Just give me 2 seconds to tell this story. I go to Prague and I'm with my ex. And I'm like, who is this guy? I look up, y'all, it's a picture of a white guy. She said, oh, that's Hector. I said, who is Hector? She said, he's the biggest. Oh, they had left. They said that this is the biggest guy in the country, Prague. He's what, y'all? A rapper. I can't understand what Hector is saying, but I recognize, it's a beat. He's rapping over black. I don't understand the language, y'all, because he's speaking Prague. I don't understand the language at all. But this is what he did, y'all. He recognized a void in his community. He got some big booty white girls. He got some gold chains on, some shades, rapping our lyrics. Dude was, last time I checked, dude was worth about 300 million in his own community. Y'all probably never heard of him, Hector. This is how your culture has been usurped, and this is how you've been dragged. And everybody else is winning except you. He literally is worth millions and millions of dollars off black culture. She was explaining to me what he was saying, some of it, but once again, y'all, cars, women, you know what I'm saying? Right? This is what he did. And he was able to benefit and use our people. Why? Because he understood the bigger picture. He understood, I'm gonna win. See, we the only ones get used, y'all. We the only ones get used. We the only ones behind. They like you as long as they can use you. And they use they use the worst of us against you. They use the worst of us, y'all. When y'all heard this story, when y'all heard a black man been to prison 3 times, was getting it, and then all of a sudden he dropped it to take care of his daughter and been in the show. Hey. Y'all, the gizmo, she likes what she wants. She has a very, very bad attitude. You need your diaper change too. Y'all, they're not gonna tell this story. They don't want to tell these stories, y'all. These are not the stories that they're gonna lift up. These are not the stories they're gonna tell the worst stories. Black men being homosexuals. Stop, Tinkum, stop yelling. Black men being homosexuals. Black men being violent. Black men being some sort of a Steven character. You know what I'm saying? That bootlicks. Black men being weak and effeminate. Them the stories they gonna tell. They ain't gonna tell this story. That's why I tell it myself. And if you don't like me and you a black man, you hate yourself, punk. Yeah, I said it. And I don't take nothing back. I'm a beast for real. I'm tough for real. Get your little tail over here. Get your tail over here, Gizmo. Y'all, I'm texting this little girl. God, dog it. Come on, y'all, get Awesome's likes up, man. Why y'all playing with Awesome's likes? If I was white, you would hit the like. Get my likes up, man, and y'all quit playing with my likes. Gizmo, stop. She running with a dirty diaper, y'all. Hey, y'all, look at that. Look at y'all, they run when I say hit the like. You sack, you marks. You some marks. I'm gonna get back to the chat in a minute, y'all. Stop, Tink, sit still. Let me change your diaper. And y'all, this is what we talking about. We talking about y'all, we gotta get some, y'all listen. We gotta stop lifting up. Once again, Gizmo, stop. Stop. If I spank your tail, stop. Sit still. Thank you. I don't care if you spit, you're gonna sit still. I gotta put that daddy voice down, y'all. She be thinking stuff be all sweet.
Y'all, when we gonna get serious, y'all? When we gonna start being serious? And if we want respect from other people, we gotta start by respecting ourselves, man. We gotta start by respecting ourselves, y'all. We gotta start to respect ourselves more, man. We can't ask other people to respect us, man, and we ain't out here respecting ourselves. You want somebody to respect you. Man, don't nobody want to hear that jump. You ain't talking about nothing. All you doing is lifting up the worst in our communities. Once again, y'all, that's what they gonna do. The Breakfast Club and all the rest of these people, man. They gonna lift up the worst. Max Beezus was released. Big Meats was released. But what about the young black men that's doing? What about the young black men that ain't never been to jail? Right? What about them? Where's your highlights of them? Where's your support of them? Okay, let's get these black brothers on here. Let's you always got some sort of celebrity on there. Y'all want black people to worship celebrities. This is what they want, y'all. They want black people to worship celebrities. When y'all seen these same people who swear up and down they care about the community, this with regular black people on there. This is what I'm doing for the community. This is what's going on over here. This is how we're winning over here. This is how we're making a difference here. No. This is why I can't stand them people, y'all. And they gonna hate me. Yeah, this gonna be my year coming up. I'm on your head, man. And if you hate me, I hate you too. I want you to know that. I'm not one of these black men. I'm not one of these turn the other cheek black men. I ain't. Shout out to the good boy. She said, God boy Entertainment. My stepson in jail right now. Damn, is he? Hopefully he won't. Hopefully he learns something, man. Hopefully he learns something. Chris Kyle was third behind him. What does it say? I say, let me see. Shout out to good boy. I say the same shit. And to my loved ones, you real for that. Appreciate you, brother. Flu Bay. My husband cousin is just 19. He just went to jail and got 40 years for a weed deal that went wrong, and 2 people were unalive. Just said, wow. Flu Bay, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. We losing our young people, and we glorifying it, y'all. And the media is involved in it, man. And our own people are complicit in it, man. Let me tell you something. These black people are not your people. They black, they black, but they got white agendas. They black, but they got a white agenda. They want to see us messed up. Gizmo, what are you doing? That was my fault. I should have left that down. No, leave it alone, Pepe. I'll do it. It's okay, not your fault. That's okay. That's daddy's fault. This daddy's hair thing, y'all. No, Tink. No, we're not doing here. Let's pick it up together. Here. Take something and put it in there for daddy. Put it in there, please. Thank you, Tink. Come on, let's get this stuff up. Yeah. Hey, y'all. At some point in time, man, we gotta make some adjustments. We gotta make some adjustments, man. We gotta stop lifting up the stuff that don't need to be lifted up. We gotta stop, y'all. We're not gonna ever get no respect. We're not gonna ever be who the Creator truly called us to be. We're never gonna truly be a people that's respected the world over, man. Our women will admire her. Our women will admire us. We have to. We gotta stop, y'all. We gotta stop. Y'all, do y'all see these platforms giving? Listen, look at what Vlad TV and look at what Adam 22. Look at what they do, y'all. They put known gang members. I don't know if y'all know this. It's illegal to be in a gang, black people. Do y'all know this? I don't know if y'all know this or not. It's illegal to be in a gang, especially if you're black. So what do y'all think that's gonna happen when these guys? When the federal indictment comes down, y'all, when they get tired of, when one of these, let me explain to y'all how the feds go, okay? A RICO Act, y'all, is very simple. Racketeering, give me that, Gizmo. Give me that. It's an illegal racket. A racket is an illegal way of making money. Racket, RICO, racketeer, influence, corrupt organization. So, You didn't do nothing. You was at home, chilling with your girl. You ain't do nothing. But you in the gang because you said you was in the gang. We can charge this guy who's in your same gang with a murder. Guess what they're going to do to you? You charged too. Guess what they're going to do to you? They're going to charge you too, dummy. And they're going to tell you, tell it to the judge. Yeah, we don't care if you wasn't there. Yeah, you in the gang. You got a criminal past. Yeah, just tell it to the judge. You jammed up with something you don't even got nothing to do with. Y'all playing out here. Yup, slave wages. They sweat for, how about they sweat for pennies? You will go in there, but you won't take $12 or $13 an hour to keep your freedom. Y'all, and once again, y'all, I was one of them same people. Well, excuse me, let me bag this up. The difference was with me, I wouldn't take a job. I said, no, I'm a street nigga. I ain't taking no job. I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting in here, I'm gonna get better at crime. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna help. That just wasn't me. But these guys gonna go in there, they're gonna behave, and then now all of a sudden, now you wanna change. After when you had every opportunity to do that out here, now you wanna pray. Now you believe in God. God, like, now you need me, huh? I know, y'all know God be like, how I getting involved in this? I know God be like, this some bullshit. now you need me? I know God be like, oh, now y'all need me. Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. So you can act a fool in your community. You can rain as much hell as you want on your own people because you know you niggas ain't gonna want no smoke about no white folk. You know that. You niggas ain't gonna never do nothing against nobody that don't look like you because you know better. Right, you know better than to do that. Y'all, do y'all want to know one of the number one reasons I left the street? I'm gonna tell this story, God, about entertainment. I said it previously, but I got 22 of y'all in the chat. I got the chat rocking. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. When I got out of prison, I wanted to do something for our people. I used to always wonder why we don't have any stores. I told my homeboys this. A few of them got out with me, y'all. These were some known steppers. I said, I'm from Detroit, y'all, originally. I said, y'all, let's do something. Let's do something to really, really benefit our people. This is what we should do. Let's get these Koreans, these Arabs, and these Chaldeans, and these Indians to fuck up out our neighborhoods once and for all. Let's make it so expensive for them to do business, they can't be over here. Then what? Our people get in. We have our community under control. We're running our community. We're taking control of our community. Why do we let other people come in and eat off us? Y'all want to know what these niggas told me? Oh, man, they cool, man. Oh, man, they cool. So wait a minute. Let me get this right. Let me get this right, y'all, because y'all remember how Martin, you said, I got to go to the thinky thing. Remember, Martin, we could do it. Let me go to the thinky thing. So, y'all same guys was in prison putting in work and telling me, I saw one guy, y'all, throw some oatmeal, some hot oatmeal in a guy's face for a $3 poker deck. Nigga didn't pay him $3 and told me it was the principal. I've seen grown men butchered for soups for the principal. And now you telling me that we have an opportunity to do something for our people and we're strong enough. It was 4 of us. That's all we needed. With 6, I'm like, well, listen, we can do this. Now y'all may think, I'm not gonna get into how the plan was, how we were gonna do it, but that was the plan. I said, let's do something serious to really make a difference in our community. And niggas told me, nah, man. And I realized how weak men. I said, you know what? I'm really alone. Because when it comes to people that look like you, you'll let these people disrespect your people, come in here, extract your resources, laugh at you. You got no problem with none of that. That's okay, right? That's okay. However, when it's time to get something rocking and get something serious, you don't want no problems. Man, get up out of my face. Yep. Shout out to good boy, God Body Entertainment. I'm just gonna go ENT just to make sure I don't say it wrong. ENT, men going in, coming Muslim. Right. Cause they a lot of them looking for protection. I never did that. A lot of them guys were my friends. But then I realized, y'all, a lot of them was dirty, man. A lot of them guys were involved in homosexuality. The only ones that were not involved in homosexuality, y'all, was the Nation of Islam brothers. At least that I knew of. Once again, I can never speak to what a man really does, but I didn't see it. But I'll tell you this, it was never known. I know for a fact the Sunnis were involved, the Moorish Americans were involved, the Christians were involved. I know for a fact that all three of them was absolutely involved, and the Melanics. All of them was involved in that, man. They all had boyfriends and this, that, and third. And it was kind of hush-hussing. But the only ones I can vouch for specifically, who I know were not involved, were the Moorish, were the Nation of Islam brothers. They're the only ones I can vouch for. And I'm not even a Nation of Islam. I'm just being honest. Shout out to Sean. Yep. Ediva. Hey, Ediva. I appreciate Ediva in the house. What's up, pretty thing? Let me see. Realest N-word. Let me see. Shout out to Real. What up, Carlito's way? What's up? What you know about oh, that's one of your favorites, Carlito? That is a good one. That is a good one, Realist. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you hit this like and subscribe, man. I appreciate you. That is a good one, though. That is, especially, you know what I'm saying, when he was when he got into it in the bar and he ran out of bullets and he bluffed his way up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm reloaded. Here I come. And you know what I mean, everybody. So yeah, he bluffed his way up out of that. Shout out to Marcus. Welcome home, Max B. Hope they don't take it personal. That's his facts, Marcus. Marcus is a man. Thank you, Marcus, for saying that. Glad Max B is home. Once again, y'all, this is not about Max B specifically. I want to make this 100% clear. I don't have nothing for Max B. I don't have nothing against Max B. I don't know this man. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he lives on. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that from the mob? I don't know him. I don't know what he lives on. Shout out to the Godfather. I don't know this man. I'm just speaking about the overarching point, y'all, and what we did with as black people and how we lift up and glorify people that have done illegal criminal behavior. And then the media backs it up. Our athletes and celebrities back it up, but yet we don't highlight the best of us. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Brother Sean Diggs. I'm just happy to see home, brother. Oh yeah, I told you happy to be home from the military. You happy to see me home or both? Or yeah, brother, I'm glad you're back. You know what I'm saying? Glad you made it from over there, man. They ain't put your ass in the dirt over there, man. Dying for these folk, man. They don't care nothing about you. Shout out to that girl Figgy. She took her message back. Shout out to Ediva. I'm so happy for Max. Shout out to Max for being here. Yep, Ediva, I don't know how much of you heard, but like I say, once again, this wasn't about Max overall. This is just about, I just used him to highlight an overarching point. Because once again, y'all, I've been involved in this stuff as well. And we have to do a better job, y'all, of lifting up the best of us. We have young, black, bright boys and young, black, bright girls that do not feel supported from their communities, and it should not be that way. We should do a better job in highlighting the achievements of our young people, man. And we have to stop letting social media and these mainstream media people who have an interest in keeping black people subservient, keeping our mind in some degenerate place where we cannot highlight these young people. We got to do a better job, y'all. Watch Valor. Never heard of Valor. That's a good one, Sean Dinkins. I definitely make sure I do make that a habit. Marcus say, long live Max B. Shout out to Debbie. Hey, Miss Debbie. Thank you. Hello. Shout out to Sean. that will give you real insight because they had real Navy SEALs in it. Okay, listen, I do think Navy SEAls are some of the, you know what I'm saying, are definitely some of the, I watched Hell Week one day and I thought, listen, one thing about it, I've always considered myself very, very mentally tough. I've always, because I've had an opportunity to prove it to myself over and over again. I always wanted to try Hell Week, man. That was something that I always wanted to experience. Shout out to, like I said, I'm speaking the truth. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Tammy. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe for awesome. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to that girl Figgy. Young black men that never been to jail, law-abiding citizens do not think or complain like you. They don't go through what you go through because their minds are not institutionalized. Shout out to Figgy. That's a great point. Thank you so much, Miss Figgy, for your insight. I'll address that right now. It's difficult for you to really speak to the mindset of a young black man because, fortunately, you know what I mean, you're a woman. So you can speak to the mindset of a woman. So you don't particularly know the ins and outs of a young black man's mind and what he deals with. Now, I'm never complaining. I'm just simply speaking facts. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is speaking facts. Now, I'll give you the difference between speaking facts and complaining. A complaint is when you don't have a solution, right? You're just simply, my feet hurt. Oh, my feet hurt. Oh, my feet really hurt. Oh, my feet. Okay, well, do something. You know what I'm saying? What can I do about it, right? So if my feet hurt, then there's a way to address the fact that my feet hurt. I can soak my feet in Epsom salt. I can get off my feet. I can massage my own feet. I can get a massage. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my response to that. And am I institutionalized? I mean, that would be, you definitely can have your opinion. If you think I'm institutionalized, I'll respect that. I just believe that I'm a very, very masculine man, and I'm speaking from a very, very masculine perspective. And this is how I see the world from my lens, right? And so I want to see better for my people. I want to see black men lifted up, and I want to see us in positions of authority and leadership. So that's what I would say to that. But I do appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you got a right to say what you know, talk to him. I'm trying, Edwin. I'm trying. So that girl Figgy. That is where the messenger who's giving the message actually matters, because the message is perceived differently according to the mind of the messenger. And that is what matters. Well, once again, that may be your perspective, right? I think what you're basically saying, because a lot of people have said this, but they say right message, wrong messenger. Once again, I don't get off into that. I don't get off into right or wrong or all or every on my channel. I've often said that. And I'll say it again as a disclaimer. I never get into all or every, and I never get into right or wrong, because those are subjective arguments. I only get into what is, right? And so I'm always trying to do something and speak to a bigger thing that's affecting us overall. So that's kind of where I come from with that. Shout out to TVA. Thanks for hanging out with Awesome and the Gizmo. Thank you so much, TVA. Thank you for being in here. TVA, a very loyal supporter. Always lucky to have her support. And she's always uplifting Awesome in the channel. Shout out to Flu Bay. At that girl Figgy. I bet that you the main one seeking out BBC from men in jail. So far back. Talking about law-abiding citizens don't think and complain like him because he was institutionalized. Well, that is her response to you, that girl Figgy, to your response. That is Flu Bay's perspective. Thank you so much, Flu Bay. Shout out to Ediva. I would have thought that New Jack City would have been one of your favorite lists. That's a good one, Ediva, but it's funny. As much as I like that movie, I don't like it like the others. There's something about the mindset of the individuals, and Godfather being my favorite because I saw how he rose to power and then he died as an old man of old age. I always liked it that, right? And I said, oh, this is how it's supposed to be done. And you only saw Michael Corleone really get upset a couple times. He got upset when Kay had that abortion and he slapped her. You never really saw Michael Corleone get upset. And his father Vito never got upset. He was always very composed, and he was always very cerebral and thoughtful, right? And very calculated with his plan. After they shot him up in part 1 and he survived, he made a pact with the other 5 families because he knew he wasn't strong enough to win at that point. This is after his son, Sonny, was killed. He called a meeting and he said there'll be no other violence. You know what I mean? And I swear on on the lives of my son that basically as long as I'm alive, there'll be no retaliation. And he made peace with the Tatalias and you know what I mean, the other families. And when his father died, he set up a play. But Michael, but it was already known that he was going to do that. His son had been trained in order to take over, and so they didn't show their hand for years, and then here they come. So that's a very special portion of that for me personally. Shout out to Ediva. Oh, I got that. That girl Figgy, Flute Bay, 2025. First of all, I know this man in real life. You just on here, so you fall back. Well, respectfully, Figgy, you don't know me in real life. You know me on the internet and through some phone calls. You don't know me in real life, so I 100% reject that. You don't know me in real life. We never met, so you're overstepping your bounds. Now, don't get emotional when Flute Bay made a statement to you because nobody took it personal when you made your statement to me and said I was institutionalized. I simply answered your question respectfully. So don't be emotional. You jumped in your feelings. You relax and you answer her question as I answered yours. Shout out to Sean Deacons. It's designed to break you and build you back up. With the talking about the military, Sean. Yeah. Here's the thing. That's the difference between your military and my military. Prison is a lot like military, but it's not designed to build you back up. It's just designed to break you. They want to make you a soldier, right? They want to make you a soldier to understand the cause and the mission. In prison, they just want to break you. And then what they do is they give you psychotropic meds and they give you all of this stuff to pacify you. They give you BET. They give you freak books. They give you all of this stuff in order to get through, right? So that's where they do that. Shout out to my girl Les, that girl Figgy. You heard Flute Bay, fall back. Don't drag your goofy ass in here acting foul. I don't give a damn if you know Awesome personally or not. Shout out to my girl. She had you know what I'm saying? And she has a right to say everything she says. Shout out to my moderator. Thank you so much. And you heard that too, Fixter. So you have a right to comment or not. Let's see where you're at. Shout out to TBA. Good morning, Michael. Everybody knows I call myself Michael Jackson. Gizmo is Tito. Maz in chat. Let me see. I had to take a call. I pray everyone has an awesome day. Thank you, TBA, as usual. Thank y'all for being in here as we're getting into and why we're getting into here, y'all. I want to make sure I don't want this message to be lost. Once again, for the people, because black people have very selective hearing. We hear what we want to hear. I don't have any problem with Max B. I don't know this man. I never met him before in my life. I only used him as the thumbnail, y'all, because he just was released to talk about a bigger point in our community that we deal with. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm only dealing with that. I'm not dealing with anything personal against Max B. We have to, as a better job, y'all, in our community, lift up the things that are positive. We have to stop highlighting criminal behavior because our young people are watching. And when we do that, and this is myself, once again, y'all, it is a problem. It is a problem. And our young people see what our young people are watching. Like, how can they not? Oh, Max B just came home from prison after 17 years. Max B is at New York Giants. Max B is getting shout outs from the major mainstreams. Max B is hanging with these rappers. Max B is flashing money. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? We need to do a better job as black people, y'all, lifting up the people that deserve to be lifted up. Now, I know y'all, I'm poor. I get that. I'm a poor black man in America. I don't have anything, y'all. I'm struggling. I live with roaches. I had to kill some last night, right? You know what I'm saying? This is facts. This is my life. And like I said, if it was not for the chat, the chat bought my daughter a new crib. The chat bought my daughter a new high chair. Y'all, this is what the chat bought. You know what I mean? Right? Because they didn't want to see her sitting in the 6-month-old one any longer, right? I'm very grateful to the people that have helped me. I'm very thankful because I could not do. This is what the chat bought my daughter, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They bought her clothes. They have helped me. Black women have lifted me up. And the young lady who actually does not wish to be acknowledged, I don't believe, right? So women have lifted me up and they've helped me. And I've had some support from black men as well. You know what I'm saying? But it has been mainly the black women who have lifted me up and helped me. So I'm very grateful and very fortunate. So I don't do no lying on here. I don't have to lie to nobody, and I'm not scared of nobody. All right. I only tell these things because they're real, but my life was not always like this. You know what I'm saying? And I decided that I was not going to let my daughter down. I was not going to do anything that was going to jeopardize me going back to prison, because if I went back to prison, then that means I lose. Let me 100% say this again, y'all. The mission now, y'all, is to keep my daughter safe from harm. I am the only thing that has been standing between this harsh, cruel, cold world that we all know exists and that little girl. It's me on the front line, okay? So I take my duty very serious. So I don't have to come on here trying to be nothing for nobody. I only come on here, y'all, to tell my story. I only come on here to highlight this. Listen, y'all, I may not be the best person. I'm not sitting here saying I'm great. I'm not sitting here saying that every black man should aspire to be like me. In fact, it should be the opposite. I want black men to not make the decisions to not make the choices that I made, right? I want them to go out. I'm promoting going to get skilled trades. I'm promoting everybody's not going to be good at school. Everybody's not going to be great in a certain field, right? But you can get a skilled trade. You can try like hell, right? So that's what I'm lifting up. Now, if you don't like that, you just hate black men. And once again, if you do that, then I hate you too. As I always say. Let's see, go back through the chat. Okay, we got to delete my deleted something. TBA, hey Liz, ha ha ha, her ass was removed. Okay, TBA, welcome home. All right. Let's see. Oh, Liz, thank you. Okay, Liz ain't got on her head. And there you have it. Let me see. TBA. Hello, Awesome and Gizmo family. Jump in the conversation. Just remember to stay respectful. Shout out to, listen, TBA. I appreciate TBA. Listen, y'all see those on my mind speaking? Y'all can come in here and say, once again, I can take the fire. If you have a question, I'll respond, right? I'm not emotionally caught up in it. Just don't think, listen, I have some women that support me, so they might get on your top. Me personally, I don't take it personal. And I believe, like I say, Figgy likes to look for clout. Figgy made the mistake of thinking that she knew me, and no, she didn't know me all as she says she does. Figgy wants to be acknowledged by me. And, Figgy's a little thirsty for attention. And that's okay, right? It's, that's okay. I am awesome after all. I am awesome after all. Now, any questions, concerns, comments? Because y'all, I want to get out here, y'all, and check on this job situation before I go. Y'all make sure y'all give awesome a couple likes, man. Make sure you have to like, subscribe, man. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to Edible. Was she the woman behind the laptop when you first started going live at the KG show? Thanks, Mom, for clearing her. Yes, Edible, yes, she was. Yes, she was. 100%. 100%. All right. Sometime awesome. Hey, who am I, y'all? Who am I? Maybe she wanna subscribe to Awesome OnlyFans, because y'all know Awesome wanna. Edible. It's some money to be made out here. Okay, that's what I thought, right? And definitely not a bad woman. Just a little confused. That's all. She's just a little confused. Bless her heart. Now, I thank y'all so much for being in here. Thank y'all for being with Awesome and the Gizmo. We appreciate y'all very much. Hopefully this episode was very insightful. Y'all, if y'all believe that somebody else can get something from it, please make sure y'all send it to someone, right? So we can help the channel grow. Definitely aggressive. Come on, Gizmo. Come on, let's just see you later. Come here, take a butt. Hey, take a butt. Everybody, we're very, very thankful. My daughter and I. We're very, very appreciative of everything that y'all done. Once again, I'm nothing without my people, and my people make me, and that's just the bottom line. Awesome setting, Don't bite me. Stop. What is wrong with this baby? Stop it. Don't bite me. The hell is wrong with you? See y'all next time. Thank y'all so much. Sorry, bro. It's okay. I'll make sure I do that. I'll do that, Shine. You know, I'll make sure I check that out. Once again, thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all next time. Beast of a man. Yeah, that's right.